Made my mistakes, let you down. And I can't hold on for too long. Ran my whole life in the ground. But I can't get up when you're gone. Something's breaking
Hey everybody, what's up? I'm gonna play some more Dragon Age. So, sorry about the chewing and stuff. I'm eating the buy one get one boneless wings from Buffalo Wild Wings right now. So, all it goes. It's because my complexion is so light. Right. I need to figure out what's going on with my audio here. Hold on. Oh shit. It's audio. Hmm. Hey Boomer, is the audio coming through on the game? Can you hear that? Guess I should take that stuff. Light the beacons are lit. Gondor calls for aid. Guys, let me know if the audio is not coming through from the game. I'll try to figure out what's going on. Hmm. This is working just fine. Earlier, that seems to just want to not pick up audio in the correct spot. Yeah, like is the game. Can you hear the game audio? Dang. Okay. Let me get through this cutscene. I'll see if I can figure it out. Goodbye, Duncan. Oh no, I died. She took advantage of me. Man, work was kind of rough today. Glad to finally be home. Relaxed a little bit.
I did stay. Something to
Still giving me nothing. It may be mine. I don't know. I think the game is finally giving me some audio now. I just need to crank it up a little bit. We'll see what happens.
see, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
Is there some echo coming across?
Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic,
Is
and
there
it has
like an
served you
echo,
both
dude?
well, has it not?
Like, is my mic picking up some of the audio of the game as well?
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these dark spawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
But we were fighting the Dark Spawn. The King had nearly defeated them. Why would Loghain do this?
Now that is a good question.
Shut the hell up.
Men's hearts hold shadows
Just trying to be
darker than
like
any
my
tainted
idol.
creature. Perhaps he believes the
Just a-
Blight is an army he can
just a sexy
outmaneuver.
boy.
Perhaps he does not see that the evil
Not a boy
behind
toy.
it is the true threat.
The archdemon.
We need to find this archdemon. Saskar, shut up.
Me, I am just an old woman who lives in the
Don't
wild.
lie to me, lady.
I
You're
know
a freaking
nothing of
dragon.
blights and darkspawn.
Well,
And my character will
whatever
probably
Logain's
bang your dog.
insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Logain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king. If Al Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution.
Here, I'll go down on the volume a little more.
I suppose. Al Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
True. Small spoilers. Also, I've just always had a habit of any of these games where you can hook up with other characters. We just kind of do it, you know. You know how it is.
Such determination. How intriguing.
I still don't know if Al Eamon's help would be enough. He can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself. Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds
Gonna
like an
have to
army to
mute it
me.
for a second.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army.
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment
just
for
get
your
shot.
lives.
With an arrow, so makes sense.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother? This is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. 'Tis not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
You will regret saying that.
Dear sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so? I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval. Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly.
I forgot to.
There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most... fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Bannorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Bantegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Bantegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I'd guess that fellow is the leader.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Henrik. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules. Did he say he's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Teyrn Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But aren't them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways. And just when we had things settled...
We must not exhaust our supplies.
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the darkspawn get us all. Yes, of course. We should have been more careful. I'm sorry. I'm not going down without a fight.
It is begun.
Way I was going. This looks this way. Okay. Guess it was this way. So I finally got the Xbox controller like hooked up where I could use it.
There it is.
And it was
Pretty as a painting.
Ah,
I don't
so
know,
you
all
have
the
finally
controls
decided
were
to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your
weird.
blade in grief seemed like
So I
too
gave
much
up.
trouble,
And I
I
went
take
back
it.
to just using
Is
the
my
mouse
being
and
upset so hard to understand?
the
Have you
keyboard,
never
it's
lost
getting
someone
normal.
important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Where are we going?
I agree. Have you looked at them? There are three main groups that we have treaties for.
Elves,
The Danish
dwarves,
Elves,
the
the
Circle
Dwarves of
of
Orzammar,
Magi.
and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet. But him first. I can give you directions if you like. We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy. Then you have a plan. Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Can't eat like you used to. Like a merchant down here.
Very well.
Fruit.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
We were lucky. A few
I'd rather talk
nights
about
have come
your
through
mother.
here. We were
There's nothing
lucky.
to talk
We had
about.
the coin to pay
Besides,
the
as
toll
if
to
your
those
mother
bandits.
scares
Any
any witch who lives
needed
in the
more
middle of the
fighting
forest. Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
What will happen
You know
to
what's
us now
more
that the king
interesting
is
than
dead?
that?
I heard those bandits are back
Apostates,
again. Why don't the
mages
Templars
outside
kill
of the
them?
tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did
scared.
you?
When
I
are we
hope the
going
small
home?
letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not talk
What
about your
happened to the
mother.
king
That
is
works for
so
me.
terrible. Is anywhere safe now?
Oh well. Alright.
You there. If you're looking for safe, move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
Let's talk to...
You might find that, though it's
This-
probably just frightened gossip. We've had
Templar.
refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend. I'm just warning you, things may not be as hospitable as you would expect. People are frightened. Best of luck wherever you might go.
We were lucky. We had the coin to pay the toll to those bandits.
Okay.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman? Haha, I'm not the only one with some business sense.
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Why can't you read that last one?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving. Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you.
So, we have come to solve every squabble in the village personally. My, but the Darkspawn will be impressed.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something. All right, just don't buy everything up.
I can sell stuff. Alright. Send me a little money.
Ah, the Chantry board. Yes, let us run it. Errands for the betterment of mankind.
And Eileen spoke unto the masses, my hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. Let all repeat the chant of light.
He can't answer you. He's Chanter Devons. One of them that can only say the chant of light. His board has letters of good deeds to be done. My father fixed Widow Allison's roof once, and the charter paid him, he did.
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents and unto the Maker. Blessed are the peace.
Your king is dead.
Let each look after his neighbor, and he will be looked up after in return.
Your king is dead.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left. So many are coming to Lothering. I make no assumptions. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. Maker watch.
Need to go in here.
There's word of Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has.
Chant of light scattered in the darkness. Word.
Talk to her.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here. I am the revered mother of this Chantry. Traditionally, those who seek my blessing. Might I suggest 30 silver? Thank you, my son. What can I do for you, then? A Grey Warden? You put me in a difficult position. You must know that Tairn Loghain declared the Grey Wardens to be outlaws. The Tairn claims that the Grey Wardens are responsible for the King's death. There is a price on your head. Lay low, and I promise to keep your presence a secret. Now, if there is nothing else, I cannot help you without risking the safety of this village. Now, if there is nothing else, for a Grey Warden, yes, you have a... In Andraste's name, I call upon the Maker to watch over his child and creation. So let it be. Now, If there is
Well,
nothing
I guess
else,
that's the last I can do.
may the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
Let's see if I can get rid of this. Okay. Anyway, let's continue on.
Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication and enduring perseverance.
And then shall the Maker return to us. And then shall the Maker
Who?
Oh,
I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined
More tired than I
quickly.
thought.
No one knows the
Make it
nature of
another
the illness, and even magic has done
15
little
minutes.
to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every
Get an
knight of
hour
Redcliffe
in.
has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dim. Why is that, if I may ask? I see. The Arl is a popular man. Whatever the Tairn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my prime...
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. Good luck to you. And to you, Ab.
And you, Sir Donald.
Let all mankind be humble. Let all repeat the chant of life.
Ah, it is good to see you again. Allow me to Now then, what can I do for you? I expect you to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact. Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess. If you're nothing I intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell the Arlessa exactly that. My fellow knight and traveling companion. He is delayed, though. What? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise. Thank you. I wonder how many of... My mission takes priority. But I fear I shall be returned. With Henrik gone, I need... Thank you again, good sir.
And when the Maker spoke, the chant of light scattered in the dark.
Nice, that's done.
Fear and ignorance.
Back up here to the journal. Rest and resupply here past the village, last Imperial Highway.
Let those who cry out.
Mother, where are you? Have you seen my mother? She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farm. Some mean men with some... She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her. Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village. You're a really nice man, kind of like...
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why?
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps? Old man Barlin said Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of. Don't need blades right now. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herb. Then you may be able to do us. All manner of travelers come through. Many. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. I'll write.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my car.
You aren't one of my captors. I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace.
Did he betray you at some point?
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples. You mock me, or you show manners, though it matters little now.